So yesterday I did my 4th round of chemo, which means I'm officially halfway through my chemotherapy treatment. I still have, another 4 rounds to go, and each of those rounds go for 2 weeks. So I go like 2 weeks between sessions, and then I will go on to 6 weeks of radiation, and that will be daily, besides the weekend. So yeah, I'm halfway through. The rough part, radiation will be like a little bit of sunburn, I feel. It'll be on my chest because that's where my tumour was. I'm going to use that term because it's definitely, as the scans have shown, the chemotherapy is like 100% working, and that is why I've been feeling so crappy. You weren't aware of the cancer. I was diagnosed with stage 2B Hodgkins Lymphoma on the 20th of November 2015. So far, this has been the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Before I was diagnosed, I was literally clueless to the whole what to expect. I was lucky enough to not have anyone, in my close circle of family or friends who had really been touched by cancer. Like, I was incredibly lucky. And when I first told people that I had cancer, majority of the messages were stay strong. And don't get me wrong, I was incredibly grateful for people's support, but a part of me was just like so unaware of what I had to stay strong for. And after, coming halfway now, I understand why people say that. At that time, I didn't realize why I had to be strong. I didn't realize how hard the fight was, the battle between the cancer and the chemo that goes inside of your own body. Like, I didn't realize how painful and how sickening that feeling was. Now, I never thought that I would say the words, to my parents, I can't do this anymore, I want to die. Because when you're put into this pain that you've never felt before, and no one can say when that pain is going away, it's just like a double-edged sword of waiting and not having anything to treat that pain. It's just this sitting through it and seeing your parents cry because you're their daughter. They don't want to, knowing they can't do anything to help their child suffering, it's just heartbreaking. That's been definitely a hard part, not knowing when this pain will go away. When I get this pain, a pain, there's many different pains I get. So despite how positive I've remained to show, there are definitely those dark days that I don't, commercialize because it's not what other people want to know. But I'm saying it now because it's something people need to know. And it's not because you need to know how much pain I'm going through. It's because 1 in 3 people in their lifetime are going to be touched by cancer. And so I think for a lot of people that I have known, just being so young, I think for a lot of people this was their first, it was my first experience with it. I think it just kind of gave people a bit of a reality kick in the terms that this stuff does happen. It's not common. It's not common at all. But it's definitely a thing for people to be like, okay, I know cancer's bad, I know chemo can be tough, but why? Why do people say stay strong? And that's what I'm trying to get across here. And mentally, emotionally, a lot of people when friends check up on me, they're like, how are you dealing with it? Like emotionally, like the hair loss and just in general, like this thing that you have to go through. It's the days where I'm feeling the most fine that are actually sometimes the most mentally challenging. There are maybe around 80 other 18-year-olds around Australia. I know, like a population of like 24 million people, and there are maybe like 80 of us 18-year-olds not necessarily the same cancer as me, but kind of going through the same thing, and it's a really hard thing to have a sickness that no one else can really understand. It's not something you expect to go through when you're 18. You know, you should be doing fun things. Like I had 2 more summer jobs planned up. I was planning on traveling. I was planning on changing degrees to expand my career. I was planning on doing like a YouTube channel, and all that just stopped. And it's so weird when you have all these plans going on and it just has to be put on hold so suddenly, and your entire life changes, and it's just really hard to comprehend. One of the hardest parts is not having a reason, not having something to be angry at for this reason, you know, for feeling like this. I can't be like, damn, grandpa, why'd you give me this gene? Like, why am I genetically unlucky? Because it's not genetics. And I can't say, oh, I wish I didn't smoke or drink or take that drug, because I didn't, and that's not the reason that I'm here. It's not a lifestyle thing, it's literally a bad luck. Like, I don't have lung cancer just because I had a tumour. It was next to my heart, it wasn't in my lungs. Hodgkins Lymphoma is literally just bad luck. I got diagnosed at the start of summer, and it sucks. I can't do the things a normal 18-year-olds do because I don't know what symptoms are going to be partaking in that day, and sometimes they get so bad that, you know, mum has to like pretty much sedate me so I can sleep through them, and sometimes not even that is enough. And that, yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard when you see it's such a nice day and everyone's at the beach and you're just thinking like, man, that should be me. So basically, I want to end this video and say, if you are young and you're healthy and you have the choice to do something with your life, do not waste it. If you have a choice, take that choice and do something with it. I didn't get that choice. Take every day as a blessing. If it's not something that, you know, it doesn't even have to be a big thing. Go do something fun with your day. Aspire to achieve something with your life. Just please, please don't take it for granted. If you have that choice and you have that option, please just don't take it for granted, because you never know what could happen. Because I definitely didn't know that this could happen. And yeah, I envy those. I envy every single person who can do something with their day. If you can do something with your day and you're not restricted to these complications that I unfortunately have to go through, then please go and do something with your day. Please, please, please don't take it for granted, because when this is over and I'm in remission, I just want to just do everything. I just want to take every day and make it the best I can, because I'm free. I'll be free of this cancer that I didn't even feel in the first place, and yet I'm getting treated, and that's what's making me feel crappy. You're only going to be young once. You're only going to be able to do these fun things once. You're only going to be able to aspire to do some amazing things that you're not going to be able to do. So go live your life as much as you can and take every single opportunity that comes, because that's exactly what I plan on doing when I finish this. Thanks for watching.